Welcome back to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to open a bottle, try it and just review it straight off the bat, which is probably a bad idea. It's something I don't normally do because I like to get to know the bottle, but I thought it'd be a little bit interesting with this bottle because it was produced in the 80s and it's probably sat in someone's loft for quite a while, someone's attic, so it'll be interesting to see if if it's quite restrained on first opening it or not. It's a 43% ABV, 75 CL, 19-year-old blend. It says it's a deluxe Scotch whisky, very rare. It's hitting all the key words there. Blended and bottled in Scotland by Forbes Ross Co Ltd, Rutherglen. So I don't know too much about this blend, what its makeup will be. I don't know too much about the company either that bottled this, but I seen it on the auction, £65, and I believe Ryan from 8 Doors, fellow Tabes member and also Patreon, he got a 30-year-old Scottish Prince. I can't remember how he felt about his. I think he was a little bit let down, but we'll get down to this. This is got like mould on it, or at least a little bit of mould on the inside, so I'm hoping it's not going to be ruined. The cork's actually a little bit weird because I can't see, it's not got like a little, I don't know how well this will focus, it's not got like a little tab to pull and cut, which is a little strange, but I mean it's official foil, it's got Scottish Prince labelled there, but this is going to be a bit of a nightmare to try to open it now. I should have opened this prior. I do this all the time, I get ahead of myself, but we'll get into it. It's coming, here it goes. Yeah, that looks dusty, smells something. The cork doesn't look too bad. Like I said, I'm not sure how well you'll see it, but that's the bottle anyhow. Let's just pop this open and hope it doesn't break. Boom! It broke. Wow. So now we're going to need to either pour it through the cork, which I doubt is going to happen because I've not got anything on me. So I'm going to have to pause the video, remove the cork, and then resume the video again. Yeah, should have foreseen that. So we've got my own trusty Whisky Whims cork. We'll get this poured into the glass, let it sit for a little bit and smell it. I managed to, I don't have, or it appears that we don't have a corkscrew for wine because we don't drink wine, and I thought we did have one, but maybe it's squirreled away somewhere, so I actually had to use a kind of meat sensor, temperature sensor, a food temperature sensor, I don't know actually what you call it, but yeah, one of those little temperature sensors that tells you if your meat's cooked. So I had to put that in and kind of skewer it out, and I did get a little bit of corkage in there, so I strained it through the strainer and then through a cloth to get the rest of it out. But we'll get down to the nose, the palate, the finish, and we'll see if this one's a Whisky Win or a Whisky Bin. Obviously no notes have been taken for this, so you'll have to bear with me. It might be restrained, it's an old whisky, or it might just be fruity and peaty as hell. Not peaty as hell, but definitely peat there. There's something, and it is fruity. That's what I noticed when I was pouring it into the, when I was decanting it into the jug to filter it. There was a lot of fruits coming off. There's foamy bananas, those sweets that you get, a little bit kind of synthetic, artificial banana flavour. Like I said, a dirty, earthy, maybe not dirty, yeah it is a little dirty. It's got a little bit of funk to it, this earthy peat. It's actually really nice in the nose, quite fantastic. It's not, I suppose I'll maybe find out with the palate if it's corked, but it smells fine. The legs, I'll try and show you this. I'm going to try and hope to the YouTube gods that it focuses. It's clinging to the glass very well. It's sticky. It's 43%, like I said. I wouldn't be surprised if there was colouring in there because it has got a really nice colour, but then at the same time, it's 19-year-old, so I don't actually know. The little booklet that comes with it, the Classic Collection from Forbes Ross, it doesn't actually state anything about the whisky. It just tells you about the story about Scottish Prince, blah blah blah. And funny enough, even back then, it might not be my best skill, but reading Mandarin, but it looks like Mandarin, or I don't think it's Japanese. I could be wrong. It might be Japanese, but it's quite interesting that that's got that on there as well. So even back then when this was released, they had intentions of selling it to that market. Yeah, it's becoming a bit minerally. There's scents there that just we don't necessarily get anymore. I don't know, just kind of, there's just something different about it. I'm going to try the Palate. I think I said it was £65 from the auction. So the Palate, initially it's thin. Obviously 43% is a little less than what I normally drink. I quite like 46% or above, a little bit cask strength. But it doesn't mean it's going to be a bad whiskey off the bat, off the bat, just because it's 43%. But probably chill filtered, probably a little bit of dilution in there, and it is a little thin. But the palate, the profile is lovely. It's drinkable. It's quaffable, I'd say, actually. I'd be interested to hear Ryan's notes on a 30-year-old. There's kind of pastel, like chalkiness there. There's more fruits for sure. It's a little bit peaty, smoky on like towards the end of the palate. I mean, I know I'm not getting a lot of notes here. I've not spent a lot of time with this. Obviously, first opening, but it's just quite nutty as well. Possibly something like, I don't know, like a walnut cake, or because I'm trying to think like a kind of fruit and nut, not chocolate bar because it's not that chocolatey. It's got a little bit of a bitter element to it, but like a fruit and nut, maybe just a selection of fruit and nuts that you get in a bag, something along those lines. But to be honest, I'm quite impressed. I'm enjoying it. I think it's the nose is just lovely. It's fruity, sweet. And that peat just at the back, just to kind of throw a little bit of a curveball in there, just to change things up. It's great. Yeah, I'm fairly impressed with this. Like I say, the palate is thin, which lets it down a little bit, but it's still got a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a heat. There's like a real bread, kind of, not toast, but like starch. Yeah, like, I don't know, when I was a kid I used to, when I was a wee dude I used to like get bread and roll it up into a ball. I don't know why, but that kind of, just rolling it up into a ball and then like eating it. That's what I'm kind of getting. It's taking me back to that kind of taste, that the griminess from your hands, and then the rolling that little ball up into like a ball of dough and then just eating it. Yeah, obviously like a really wee dude, like 12. No, yeah, I used to do that when I was like 6. I don't know, maybe younger, but it takes me back to that. That's all I'm really getting without taking more notes. I might revisit this in a later video depending, see if it changes or whatever, and if I actually compile proper notes, because this is just an off-the-cuff review. The finish is short, but I'm getting like a bit of a tartness, possibly some like lemon curd as well, a little bit of citrus. It's also got quite a bitter, nutty finish to it. The peat, not necessarily there in the finish, more in the, definitely in the nose. There's definitely some sort of peat element to it. I'm assuming as well, it just says, in fact it says deluxe Scotch whiskey. Surely it's a blend. I can't see it anywhere where it says it's a blend, which is a little strange. So I'm just gonna check. Yes, definitely whiskey. Someone told me, obviously if you're buying off the auction, or if you're buying from someone off the back of a truck or something like that, if you get whiskey and you ding it. I probably went through this before. It should sound like that. It should sound quite echoey, but then if you shake it up and then if you flick it again, it goes dull, purely because the kind of particles and molecules, the heavy elements of the whiskey are agitated and it doesn't go right through. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it is whiskey. But I'm just surprised it doesn't actually say blend. Just fully matured, quality guaranteed, deluxe Scotch whiskey. Established 1895, damn. So it's a bit weird that the finish is yeah, just nutty. I was like, what I was thinking of when I went on that tangent was if it was grain, and I'm assuming it probably does have, but I'm not. Maybe the synthetic kind of banana. I'm not really getting a lot of grain. It feels quite malt forward, malt heavy. No, yeah, there is a really see when you take a quick, when you don't swirl it round and you just take a quick drink like I just did at the end. There is this real meaty, kind of peaty, grimy taste that just goes like that. Whatever that means. I am impressed with this. I'm enjoying it. I am glad I took the gamble on it. It was something that I hadn't really researched and still haven't really researched. I just thought old blends from the 80s, why not? Let's give it a go. So we'll get down to the rating, and if you're new here, how I rate my whiskies on 3 factors. Would I buy it again? Do I think it's worth it? And would I recommend it? So do I think it's worth it at £65? Yeah, I'm getting a 19-year-old aged whiskey. Yeah, it's 43%, but £65, nothing in today's market. Would I buy it again? No, but I would want to explore more of the Scottish Prince selection, see what that 30-year-old's all about, or even try and explore Forbes Ross. Sorry, I just burped. As a company, see what else they've got. Sole agent Unitech Corp. I really don't know what it means. These are nothing to me. So I would like to see what else they produced back when. I don't think they're still going. I don't know if they've been bought over or anything like that, brought under, like, I don't know, a bigger company. But yeah, I'd like to explore more of that. And would I recommend it? Yeah, I think if you want to explore, I think if you just want to be a little bit geeky and want to explore what whiskey used to be like, definitely recommend it. I'm going to give this to a few people and see what they think of it, and try and do it blind, try and do a kind of guessing of sorts, see if they think it's whiskey, because there is a bit of a strangeness to it, and see what they actually get from it, if they can pick out. But yeah, it will be an interesting experiment. So anyway, it's 2 to 3. It's a Whisky Win. Like I said, fairly surprised, happy that I bought it and took the gamble. That's the review. I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Whims. I'll see you later.